Alan Haft is a best-selling author who is also a reoccurring media commentator on the Fox News Network and makes frequent appearances in national media such as CNBC, The Wall Street Journal, Money Magazine, USA Today, and many others.
Alan, so, look, I'm one of those people, I've let it ride for a while, and now I'm like 80% stocks in my retirement portfolio, which I think is probably too much. Should I rebalance? And if so, how do I do it?
Right. Well, the first thing I think people need to understand is what exactly is rebalancing. So do you mind if I just touch upon that just for a second
please
or two?
do.
What rebalancing does is it gives an investor a systematic way to manage their portfolio. It takes the guesswork out of trying to manage your money. And anytime you can take emotion and guesswork out of managing your money, you put yourself into a much better position. Each sector represents 25% in each one of those slices of the pie. Well, in a market like this, we might see the U.S. stock market really exploding in growth. So what a lot of people tend to do is they'll let that ride. They'll let it ride. But as we all know, market cycles come and go, right, Jerry? So what's up today can be down tomorrow. So instead of just letting it sit there and grow and the chances of it going down at some point in the future, what rebalancing says is you should take emotion out of the equation and take the profits out of that U.S. stock market and use it to buy into other sectors that aren't doing so well. So what rebalancing effectively should do, if you don't get emotion in the mix, is it should allow you to sell high and buy other things low, because one thing can be sure of is something's going to go up and something's going to go down.
Oh, you betcha. And I'm usually on the wrong side of that equation. I like that. Thanks so much for helping us out today, Alan. Great stuff. Really enjoyed speaking to you.
All right, have a great day. Thanks.
Now you know how to rebalance your portfolio. Good stuff.
There's a vast ocean of investments to choose from out there, Jerry, and there are far more prudent choices that have long track records, economic moats that surround them, and rock-solid financials. So where your dollars go, don't buy into the hype. Watch the stock, but look at all the other options you have out there. And I'll tell you right now, there's a lot better choices out there for my money and for a lot of the people I'm talking to.
I want an economic moat. I've never had an economic moat. That's a great phrase.
Oh boy, no. Well, I'll be the smartest guy in the room, Jerry, by saying it's impossible to predict this, because you ask 3 financial guys what they think is going to happen in the markets in September, you're going to get 5 different opinions. So I think the question that people need to ask themselves is, are you a trader or are you an investor? If you're a trader, good luck trying to time the markets. If you're an investor, you should be in a good portfolio of non-correlated assets.
You're making some very good points here. Why do you not like this company, Alan?
You know, if you're a gambler, you got a shot at making a few bucks here. But if you're an investor, you have to look at the fundamentals, right? Because here we go again, Jerry. It's all about advertising. And the advertising dollars that are being spent on Twitter are not that effective. They're very lukewarm. It's very lukewarm received by the advertisers out there. The conversions, the cost of conversion is double the cost on Twitter than it is on other social platforms. And if they add more advertising into the Twitter stream, it's going to ruin the user experience. So the only other way to get the dollars up is to add more users to the base. And right now the user base is slowing in the United States, and in the international markets, China doesn't even allow Twitter in the country, and a lot of the other markets are fragmented by smaller Twitter type of companies that are going to be very competitive for Twitter once it starts. There's really nowhere else to put money right now. So I think this party's not going to end for some time to come. That's for sure. So for my money, I'm putting my money into stocks, especially since valuations are only at 17 times earnings. Historicals are about 15, so we're not that frothy right now. There's room to grow in this market for sure.